Hello gamers, what's up boys? Today I'm gonna do a YouTube video on one of my favorite tanks in the game actually, the Tortoise. Believe it or not, I know it's a triangle and I'm not really seen as a triangle player, but the Tortoise is not a triangle. The Tortoise does not play like a triangle. But before that boys, I'm in the comments down below, I'm gonna put the code again, which you can use if you haven't logged into the game for 30 days. That gives you my commander and a bunch of other stuff that is still available. On top of that, you also have the Twitch drops that you can tune in for, which will be giving you tokens to get my commander or other commanders if you want to. And especially pay attention to the week of the 21st to the 28th, because there's going to be 45 tokens there that you can get, which is a lot actually. Will give you enough for one bundle for the commander. But yeah, all of that info, I'll put it in the comments down below. We get Berlin against Theorates actually, which is amazing for the Tortoise. I am a dirty PCR spammer in this. Next battle we'll use full AP only just to show the difference, but the Tortoise is amazing. Yes, it does have a pretty big cupola, and yes, against premium ammunition it can get penned quite easily, but unlike the Badger, it can actually peak corners because of its wide gun arc, combined with the fact that it doesn't really have a lower plate such as the Badger does, which makes this a devastating triangle on top of the crazy reload that it has, with 5.19 seconds, giving it the possibility to really permatrack anybody that it faces. I would hope for the Charfateur to maybe move away here, because you know you can't really peek this anymore in a Charfateur. Thank you, sir. And now we can play the window here. And the thing we can do with the window is we can hide our cupola a little bit. We aim at the ice 3. There's a Charfateur there actually. I don't know where he is. That managed to shoot me. I'm gonna shoot the 50 TP there. Good shot on him. We still kind of hide our cupola here against him. Give him another one. That's already 1.2k free damage basically. We're gonna give him one more. And you can see we're just actually demolishing whatever we're fighting against here, which is crazy to think about. We're gonna give that guy a shot as well. Now the ice 3 speaking again. We can pen the gun mantlet there. Didn't really hit what I was aiming for, but it was not fully aimed either. But yeah, this tank is IMO crazy in the correct scenario. It's crazy. It can be annoying to play on some maps, like open maps for example. It can be frustrating to deal with. Same spot again. And yeah, it does really benefit from shooting the APCR, because it's 326 pen versus 259, and by no means is 259 bad on the AP. It's just that AP versus APCR, there's really no downside of shooting APCR outside of the normalization that it has, worse than AP. But that is such a minor thing that in general it's not really worth caring about, and it does upgrade your Tortoise experience by a bit by using the, well, superior ammunition, let's call it that way. But like I said, next battle we'll use full AP, so you can see if we can still do well in it, or our skill is really just in our gold ammo. Reload the AHE shell here for him, because why not? I'm gonna shoot one HE at him as well, make him a one-shot, which he now is indeed a one-shot. At 348, a bit of a traffic jam here, but it's okay, we're gonna drive through. 50p pre-king, track shot, and this is one of the beauties of this tank, by the way. If you do get to track somebody, they're not getting out of it. I mean, unless they have a repair kit, of course. But in general, they are not escaping your doom anymore, and God, I love this tank. It's like, I don't know, it's like playing a TD, but that still like has the benefits of having a turret, because it's able to peek corners, and that is such a, like, for me with my playstyle of like pretty aggressive and upfront, having that possibility to actually peek corners and not having to hold a corner is a massive upgrade over the Badger. If this tank was the tier 10 variant, like if this tank was the tier 10 and the Badger was the tier 9, I would love it so much more. I really think the Badger is a pile of shit compared to this, and the way it plays. Nice HE shell there, 580, and it's just chilling, man. I mean, I understand it's a tier 8 battle, so it's not really the hardest thing in the world to play against, and it's a pretty good map as well, but 6k in the Tortoise is just cruising through. I love this tank. It's so great. It's amazing. For some reason, people still underestimate this thing because of the cupola and the fact that it does get penned by premium ammo quite easily, at least on flat ground. When it's above you, it's not really the same anymore. But you can also make it much harder for them to shoot you, like by just peeking, driving back, trying to hide your cupola. These are all skills that are extremely valuable on the Tortoise. Like with the window there, I was trying to hide my cupola to at least a few of them, so they couldn't like hit it easily. And also when peeking corners, you can kind of hide it if you peek like this towards the corner, because then it's pretty hard to hit the cupola. But 6k on this, I won't complain. I'll be and by the tier 10 isn't. So for equipment on this tank, I use turbo, hardening, and rammer. I could make this a bounty turbo if I wasn't lazy, but I am lazy, so I'm not gonna do it. Then for the field mods, I will move this so you can see. I have the left field mod here, which is pretty standard on all assault tank destroyers. It's the suspension durability and maintaining speed. Pretty straightforward. And then it's aiming circle size, which is the same on every tank. You always go for aiming circle size over aiming speed. Then here I have the extra view range because I don't care about concealment after firing. I mean, it is so relevant, concealment after firing on these kind of tanks, that it does not matter. And then here I have minus reload time. It do lose a little bit of HP and protection to the crew. You could also just not take it because necessarily it doesn't need more DPM. I just picked it because I can. You don't really want to pick this one though. If you really like, you don't really want to pick this one. It's still like really nice reload. I wouldn't pick it. I think I either pick right or none at all, to be honest. You don't really need the extra HP on the Tortoise, in my opinion. So that's just my thought on it. You can play around with that one. It's not a guarantee that you have to pick one or the other. And I did say I was going to play full AP in this battle, so I'm going to do that. Yeah, Ghost on Encounter. They have a light. They only have really the LHMTV that can spot. However, driving like this is the biggest mistake you can make in any slow tank. Like driving like this is just not worth it. You gain 5 seconds over just driving through the back and always being safe. If you drive like this, the LHMTV pushes up in the bushes, you immediately get owned. On top of that, they do have a lot of TDs. That is not really a worry for me because I'm going to go to the city where I'm probably going to face the E75TS, the Karn, the FaZe, the VZ, the T95, the Italian TD. Those are probably the tanks I'm going to be fighting against. The 183 could go city, most likely won't because it's a 183 player. They don't really have the balls to do such a thing ever. So the tanks that I'm fighting against, it is okay. The VZ is the biggest danger for me because if I can get him in a position where I can trade against him and I take 2 shots from him and he gives me the 2 shots and I can't like track him or keep him in position, etc., then it will just be awful. Because he gives me 1k, he reloads, he gives me another 1k, I'm basically dead. So against him I have to watch out quite a bit. T95, not as much of an issue, not as much of a worry. He'd have to peek me, I'd have to peek him. I have usually plenty of warning before the T95 decides to push up, so I would like just drive. So the VC is buying a hold on, pretty standard position. And what did we say about driving straight? That it is not worth it. That is exactly why it is not worth it. I mean, that projectile gets spotted out. Ooh, LHMTV. I think he will just die within half a second, though. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get a shot. I'll drive towards it anyways. I'm not going to get a shot, which is okay. I mean, I don't mind. If I get the shot, it's great. If I don't, I lose 3 seconds. It's going to take me quite a while to drive to the hold on. Either way. So, it's going to be cruising up now. Get into position. And then seeing what we can do against the tanks in front of us. The 183 I think is too tall to really play there. So he's going to get owned from my guys from zero line. The VZ55, let me see what he's doing. He's just hiding behind the hold on. So he's not really pushing up. I think I can go here and get enough gun pressure to shoot from. Apparently, yeah. I think I could. There we go. I missed that one though. 183, I think I see him. I'm struggling here. So I do see the 183. Bam, 415 to the face. Now I'm reloading. I can still pen the top of his turret if he decides to peek, which I don't think he will. The T54 might though. Nice shot against the T-54. A little bit more free damage. We take those before we have to make an actual move. We killed the 183 because he's making gameplay mistakes. And I would push up if the VZ's on reload, but I want him to be on reload because there's a phase as well. I don't want to accept 3 shots for this crossing. I would be okay with accepting maybe 1. The T-54 peeking now. The VC might peek. Come on, VZ. Give me that sweet cupola. T-54. VC. So a good shot there. The VZ is now on reloads because he already fired one before. I'm not really a fan of my M103 side shaping against me, but then again, it's a tight position. The radio operator is dead. Oh, no, how unfortunate. I'm getting harassed by my teammates right now, which is not very cool, but it is what it is. Can't really do much about it. It's one of life's greatest annoyances when teammates side scrape against you. E75 TS. Come on, buddy. That's a really good shot there. I want to go hold on again, but I don't know if I can get gun depression here. I gotta still be careful though. The phase is pushing through now. I want to get enough gun depression to shoot at their cupolas here. I do. Good shot there. SCRV. Cheeky little bugger. Does get a shot on me. I get 2k out of this, so I'm not unhappy. I am not unhappy whatsoever. I gotta be careful here though, because I got a phase coming behind me who might kill the M103, which would expose my position, but I have a 60 DP pushing up at the same time, so I'm gonna keep that in mind. I'm gonna try and hide my cupola here, this way, while I aim at D75. Get a good kill there, on D75, now the VC speaking. I have a tiny cupola shot here, if he does speak. That was, I don't even know what happened, but it was dirty. I think he might be on reload right now. I'm not sure though. The phase 1 is 555 HP. I am tempted to go make a play on him. I do have a 60p covering me, so I killed the phase. That allows me to push up now to the VZ55. I'm trying not to mumble because somebody called me Mumble King on Discord yesterday. And my feelings got real upset real quick. So I'm trying not to get a good shot against the 54. Trying to angle up so I don't get penned as often by the VZ. Good shot there as well. I mean, it wasn't really a good shot, but we'll take the pen, you know what I mean? We can just pretend like I aimed for that. So the VZ is now on reload, which means that I can go be an absolute little... Wait, is that a small gun VZ? Is that a muzzle? Ah, he has a muzzle, dude. Very cool, man. You don't see those too often. I always assume they have the 2-shot. But it's okay. So I'm trying to, like, again, angle in a way that he doesn't see my cupola, but it's quite hard in this position. But I'm chilling, though. I'm still chilling. So I killed the VZ. I got 5k. My gamer's triangle's working out again. They haven't T95 and spotted the Scorpion and spotted an RD and spotted the Karn is over there. The Italian TD is about to meet his final destination, which is going to be me, because I'm going to own him, because I am a Tortoise, and I do not care about his feelings, nor do I care about aiming well, is what I wanted to say. I don't care about aiming well. Pretty good pen there. There's another STRV there. Okay, maybe I've overplayed. I track him here where the T95 is looking, so I'm trying to dodge the T95. But out dying to the STRV seems to be harder than I imagined. I think I'm... Okay, the STRV had a shot. The RD would have killed me anyways. I mean, we are capping in 37 seconds, but I did throw a little bit of damage here. So I had a 6k game again, this time with Felipe. And I think you can just see why this tank is so good. It's still able to peek corners. It's still able to block. I don't know, man. It's such a good tank. Where the Badger also has more alpha, but also comes with a longer reload. I feel like it's easier to promo-track people with the Tortoise than it is with the Badger and the Gunner. There's so many things that the Tortoise has going for it that the Badger does not. I mean, you just accept it, right? You just accept it. We get an interesting game here, though. It is going to be Karelia defense, one of the harder defenses in the game still to pull off. The enemy team has an E100, the 277. Bam, TVP, Shitburn, SCRV, double ID, T95, T37-4 for Y, chart, stand, T54. Not too many hold-on tanks to play the K-line though. However, with the 3s in the position at K8, I don't think that I can really go for that myself to like punish this. I want to go around the middle of the map to control both sides a bit. Maybe my 3090 will be smart and spot towards here because you can spot crossers and get free damage out of that. Spot the TVP, he's in the dip. We're not going to be able to get to shoot down. And yeah, I would like my 3090 to continue spotting the south because it's just the best play for my man. He's not, which is a mistake. IMO, I mean IMO, it's a mistake. You can disagree with me all you want. I think with a light you could even take like a little bush here or just keep making runs here. You spot the K-line, you try and get the information there. But the good thing is my team has taken A4, the enemy team has not taken A4 whatsoever. That's because of the changed spawns on this. From last time, like the spawns are now, instead of A7, I think it's now at C8. So they take a longer distance to get to A4, which means they can't punish your team as easily as before. So they also move the cap circle back. All around, pretty good changes for this map, in my opinion, done towards the defensive side. It can still be really hard to hold the defense though, which is the second thing. I mean, it's more possible now, but I still wouldn't say it's very easy whatsoever. Hello, Mr. T54. What's up, buddy? Oh, he gets the motor to the garage. Now, if I find this 277 here, I don't know where he is. Find the Patno, give him a nice shell. Gotta be careful on my left. There's the 277. If I could track him, be huge. We instantly use our medkit, our counter dice. Good shot by Mr. 277. I'll give him that much. I can tell you with, at least with APCI though, I would be just pretty much tracking him here at this point. I get one more good shot, forcing him forward to drive behind the thing. Give him one more shot. Trying to hide now. I'll peek this again though, because I'm very greedy. I missed that one, which was weird. Ammo. We got a good shot on this cupola there. Now I'm gonna be backing off though. I did what I had to do. Basically own the 277. With APCI that would be a permatrack with pen with damage the whole time, but it's at the same time it's whatever. We got a good kill out of it. We got a good damage out of it as well. We only took one shot and an ID shot. I don't think the 277 by himself is going to be too happy about the trades that he made there. Now we're going to figure out if the STRV... 295, 295, 295, 295, 295, 295. Gotta be careful. Don't get that one. The STRV is still here, however. This is good info for me. Very good info. Pan is now there, though, which is a bit worse. It's actually covering. There's this side. Weird. That was actually a weird bounce, but it's okay. I think I hit his gun or something. Shell went wide. Can't really peek the ridge with the standard B and TVP still in position. The pattern covering as well. I would love to find the E100 pushing up along the outside, which would be the ideal circumstance for me. Because I can't pick the SCRV at this moment in time. The T95 is here though, which is weird, but yeah. Okay, so the T30 pushed up. If I can get a position against the T95, ooh, that's gonna be good. It's gonna be very good. Watch this. The big HE pen. Now I can start clipping out on the U100. Oh man, I didn't switch away from it. Bro, I got the track shot though. Wicked. I did it for the assist, guys, really. I promise, I did it for the assist. I thought I tapped the 2 key. Yeah, that's because AP is at 1. Unlucky. That was all for the assist. You know, it was a team play kind of thing. Something. If you don't believe me, that's because I am probably lying. T30 makes a good peak, actually. Gotta say it. It's a good peak by the T30. Yeah. That's less good of a peak, though. Oof. That was a pretty sweet shot if I compliment myself there. And there's still some damage to be done here. I would like to find the STRV, but I don't know how. With the pattern and support, I mean, the STRV pens me on every single shell that he fires, which is, well, you know. It's an STRV. You don't expect him to bounce you ever. But if I could get my HE into action against him, though, I could maybe pen the path with HE. Hehe. 5 though. What's up, Mr. Patton? How you doing, buddy? I hope you had fun. Let me try and hash the STRV now. We're gonna go for this cupola here. Let's see. Oof, 517. Beautiful pen, if I say so myself. Don't get another one, but this is a 5k game. 4.8, 5k game. So we had 2 6k battles in the Badger and one 4.8. I don't think I get a shot against the ID here. And 2 of those were with AP only, and 1 of those were with APCI. This tank performs both with and without premium ammo. But again, I'll repeat, if you want to get the max potential out of it, you shoot premium. You don't care what anybody says. It's just, you know, there's no downsides on shooting APCR over AP. It's that simple. Until Wargaming fixes these kind of things, it will always be this way. Could get that shot though. Yeah, I thought I got the damage shot. I did not. I really thought I got the full damage there for a second. Karelia 261 may be hiding there in the on the. No, he's not. Oh well. 4.8, solid result. Could have gotten a few more pens against the 277, but tried to track him with damage. Didn't work out. Solid Tortoise session. Really, I think, showing the strengths of the Tortoise and why this tank may serve you well in battle as well. I'd hope so. Giving you some tips, tricks, insights on the thinking throughout the battle. The plays we make, the reason why we go where we go, and just hopefully be an enjoyable video for you. So see here, top damage in the team, top experience in the team as well, and then we look at the session, which is a 5.8 gamer session on the Tortoise, I guess. Yeah, absolutely phenomenal tank, lovely to play, awesome. I hope it serves you well as well.